Now when we solve this equation with the other two lines, we get the points as P and Q, and the coordinates of which are 5, minus 5, 2, and 10 by 3, minus 10 by 3, 8 by 3. Now you also given that PQ square is equal to D square. So using the distance formula, we get the value of D square equal to 6. Thus the value of D square is equal to 6. Now let's study the next part of this lecture, which is plane. Now what is a plane? A plane can be defined as a surface on which, if any two points are arbitrarily chosen, the line segment joining those points lies completely on the surface. For example, this is a plane. We see that this line and this line completely lie on this plane. Now this is because if we choose any two points on this plane, then the line segment joining these 2 points lies completely on this plane. Neither it lies above this plane nor below this plane. Now let's see the general equation of any plane. Now every first degree equation in x, y, z represents the equation of a plane. For example, ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0 represents a general equation of a plane. So if we are to write the general equation of any plane, we write it as ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0. Now the equation of a plane passing through a point. Now if we have to find the equation of a plane passing through a given point, let us say that the plane passes through any point x1, y1, z1. Then the equation of this plane is given by a times x minus x1 plus b times y minus y1 plus c times z minus z1 equal to 0. Any equation of a plane which passes through the point x1, y1 and z1 is given by a times x minus x1 plus b times y minus y1 plus c times z minus z1 equal to 0. Now let's try to find out the intercept form of equation. Now if we say that a plane makes an intercept of a, b, c units on the x, y and z axis respectively, then the equation of plane is given by x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. Your a is the intercept made by the plane on the x axis, b is the intercept made by the plane on the y axis, and c is the intercept made by the plane on the z axis. So the intercept form of equation of plane is x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. The normal to a plane. So what is a normal? Normal is any line that is perpendicular to the plane. So if we consider this plane, we see that this is a line that is contained in the plane, this is the line that is also contained in the plane, but this is the line which is perpendicular to this plane. This normal is also perpendicular to this line, and hence we can say that the normal is a line that is perpendicular to the plane and is perpendicular to all the lines which are contained in the plane. Now next we try to find out the equation of a plane passing through a point and normal to a line. Let us say that this is a plane. It passes through any point A. Let the position vector of this point is vector A, and this plane is perpendicular to this line. Let us say that this is the normal. Now let us say that any point which is on this plane is P with the position vector as R. So this point represents a general point on this plane. Now in the vector form, let the normal be represented by the vector n. A is any point through which the plane passes. Now if we say that P is any point on this plane, then AP is a line that is contained in this plane and which would be perpendicular to this normal. Thus AP dot n would be equal to 0 because these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Now the AP vector is given by vector r minus vector a. Hence we can say that vector r minus vector a dot vector n is equal to 0. Thus this represents the vector equation of a plane passing through a point and normal to a given line. Now let's try to convert this to the Cartesian form. Let us say that the vector r is equal to x times I cap plus y times j cap plus z times k cap. Vector a is x1 times I cap plus y1 times j cap plus z1 times k cap. And if we say that the vector n is represented by a times I cap plus b times j cap plus c times k cap, then vector r minus vector a dot vector n is equal to 0. Now r minus a is nothing but x minus x1 times I cap plus y minus y1 times j cap plus z minus z1 times k cap dot vector n is a times I cap plus b times j cap plus c times k cap equal to 0. Now when we take the dot product, we get a times x minus x1 plus b times y minus y1 plus c times z minus z1 equal to 0. Here we see that the coefficient of this is a, which is the direction ratio of the normal. Here the coefficient of this is b, and hence this is the direction ratio of the normal. And here we see that the coefficient of this expression is c, and which is again the direction ratios of the normal. Thus the coefficient of x, the coefficient of y, and the coefficient of z represent the direction ratios of the normal to any plane. The next is equation of a plane at a given distance from origin and normal to a given vector. Now we have been given the condition that the plane is at a given distance from a origin and a normal to this plane is also given. Let us say that this is the plane. The plane is at a distance of d units from the point O, which is the origin. Thus the perpendicular distance between the plane and origin is t. Let us say that ON represents the normal. Now let any point on this plane is P with the position vector as R. So ON vector would be d times n cap. N cap represents the unit vector along the normal. Now NP dot ON would be equal to 0, as these two are perpendicular to each other, as Pn is any line segment on this plane and ON is the normal. Thus these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Therefore the dot product of the two vectors NP and ON is equal to 0. Now NP is nothing but vector OP minus vector ON. So we write it as vector OP minus vector ON dot vector ON equal to 0. Now vector OP is nothing but vector R. ON vector is d times n cap, and so we substitute these values over here to get vector R minus d times vector n into d times vector n equal to 0. So this further gets transformed to d times vector R dot n cap minus d square into the square of modulus of n cap equal to 0. Now this is equal to 1. This d and this d gets cancelled, and what we get the final equation of plane as vector R dot n cap equal to d. Here this is a unit vector along the normal, and d is the perpendicular distance of the plane from origin. Thus the standard equation of a plane at a given distance d from the origin and normal to a given vector is given by vector R dot n cap equal to d. Let's try to find out the same equation in the Cartesian form. Now we write vector R equal to x times I cap plus y times j cap plus z times k cap. Also if we say that the direction cosines of the normal are L, M and N, and the perpendicular distance is given by d, then vector R dot n cap is equal to d. We write vector R as x times I cap plus y times j cap plus z times k cap dot L times I cap plus m times j cap plus n times k cap. This is the vector form of normal with the direction cosines as L, M and N equal to d. So when we take the dot product, we get Lx plus my plus nz equal to d. So this is the equation of the plane at a distance of d units from the origin and perpendicular to the given normal in the Cartesian form. Now let's try to find out the equation of a plane passing through a given point and parallel to two given vectors. So let us say that this is the plane. It contains the point A with the position vector A, and this plane is parallel to the vectors B and C, or this plane contains the vectors B and C. Vector B and vector C lie in this plane. Now let us take any point P with the position vector R. A has the position vector of A and P has the position vector of R. Therefore the vector AP is given by position vector of P minus position vector of A, and that is vector R minus vector A. Thus AP becomes vector R minus vector A. Thus this vector AP lies in this plane. Also the vector B and vector C